Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope this video makes it a little bit better for you. Today we're trying a very fun kind of meme build of Gatebreaker Kayle. Should be a lot of fun. Before we get into it though, just want to say a special thank you to all my awesome members that go that extra mile supporting the channel. Because of your support, we're able to stay here pumping out these daily videos for all of you. If you want to be a member, hit that join button down below and let's get into it. All right, that was pretty fun. I think the last build we're going to try is going to be a Gatebreaker build because I think that'd be kind of funny. So let's try to go for double Gatebreaker, and I think we'll go for secret technique. We're going to try to play this very similarly to Ash, where we try to just have our champion in hand and then have them get all the buffs, drop them, and have them nuke the enemy nexus. I think that could be pretty fun. So let's grab this here and who do we want to go for? Sure, I think we can go for Viego again as just a decent one. All right, let's see what we can get for a power here. Biggle Dust, we don't do that too much by default. Bastille can be fine. Let's try to find something a little bit better. Okay, Sorcery. Sorcery's always great. Let's grab that and go for Spiderling. We know we're going to draw our champion. Let's give it a Blinded Mystic and the Winged Messenger. We want to try to get all of our other units out of hand, so we just get our Kayle. Sure, we can drop this first. So massive buffs. That secret technique will be really nice here. Sure, we could wait, but we'll just try to get this out of hand. Yeah, we need to try to just play all of our units. All right, so we want the enemy's units to die.
You spurn my gift.
Although to be honest, it's not. Yeah, this will be good. There we go. Let's drop this one here. She still has not been hit a single time from anything. That's honestly impressive.
These gems grant a wearing
Oh, she got one power. All right, so we could normally drop her, but she only has one power right now. Let's drop this first. Then go for this one here. All right, so she's finally starting to get hit. Also, attacking with all those units will be pretty good for buffing her up as well. But at this point, we're kind of getting carried just by our secret technique and our 6-star. All right, so we can fizzle that attack there. All right, and here we'll drop Kayle, and she'll actually be able to do a ton of damage. GG. Don't really care about any of these, to be honest. I think we'll play this one just because it's the cheapest. It'll be the easiest to get out of hand if we draw it. Support champion. We want someone with a lot of spells or cheap units. Sure, we can go for Aphelios. Although Kayn isn't bad, especially with the 6-star, Kayn can be very, very good with that. So he is actually quite solid. Sure. He can be fun with the 6-star. Item chest. Cut a card. We can go for the item chest. So Mist Wraith. This is pretty good. Multiple spells. I kind of want to wait for him to hit the 10 power. Let's drop this here. Oh, that's crazy how many stats you get. All right, let's drop this, see who gets hit. All right, so not Kayn yet. We could drop the Blind Mystic. Sure, let's grant this, and let's actually silence that one.
cannot turn back.
All right, not too bad. Yeah, secret technique is just so good. We'll drop this here to kind of determine who we want to play. She went to 7, not great. So we could play Arcane. We'll try to risk passing. Please play something. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I was risking it. I was hoping they were going to play one more unit. So here's some of the fun things you can do with Kayn, though. So yeah, we drop him here. He immediately levels. Now the one issue is he can get reset back down, which is a bit sad.
Yes, yours.
Yeah, let's go ahead and buff him up. All right, so she still has not really been hit by too much, which is definitely a little bit sad. Let's drop this here, see if... Nope, still nothing. All right, we'll go for the Winged Messenger. All right, it's not even eating Kayle. GG. Yeah, Kayle does struggle with being consistent. Although I kind of feel like we're just getting unlucky. I think we can go for Blades just because it's cheap. Let's try to go for an item chest here. Sure. Wounded White Flame, not too bad. And let's go for Remitter. Let's get rid of a couple of these. Actually, most of these. All right, so we have Kayn. We could drop, but I think I'll just drop the Wounded White Flame. It's pretty good for just scaling up. All right. Pretty good. The one issue, though, is we don't have our Kayle. So she's not getting any of these stats. We can drop this here, I suppose. All right, we drop Kayn.
Drown in shadow.
So we could hold him in hand to wait for him to get some more scaling off. Since we don't have Kayle, I think that's fine. If we did have Kayle, we'd probably want to get rid of him. All right, let's go ahead, drop this guy, and silence the Scuttlegeist. Yeah, we can drop this as well. We can spread out the buffs a little bit. And then he got hit, and so now he's going to just kill everything. Kayn is pretty fun. Alright, we'll get the scout attack off. Yeah, sadly, once again, ending without our Kayle. Feels bad. I don't really want to get another unit, so getting an equipment I think can be decent for us. And let's try to go for shop. So this would just be on our board. So that's the one good thing, is it's not filling up our hand. And it's not taking up our buffs necessarily. Still though, even though this is a really good power, I don't really want to deal with it right now. If you have the attack token to stun the strongest enemy, sure, double rush them down, that can be fine. Let's go for healer. And let's get rid of the Phantom Prankster. And let's go for Fiora. Let's get rid of, honestly, most of these. We want to get our Kayle, and we don't want to have too many units in hand. Let's go ahead and drop the Winged Messenger. Alright, kind of figured they were going to do that. Which is always the funniest thing, is trying to turn their own effects against them.
I'm actually here.
Speaking of hours, I put 1,000 into every single Monster Hunter game. I've actually never played one of those. Yeah, but I don't really hate the kid. Yeah, that could just be me. Like, for me, like, child actors and stuff always just bothered me. Let's drop Arcane.
Drown in shadow.
Let's play him again to get him out of hand.
They will fear my name.
And let's drop this here. All right, we have our Kayle. There's only... we don't have that many other people in hand, but this is still causing issues.
I long for a world of art.
Your return, master.
All right. Everyone... Well, she's the only person in hand.
Find me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Protect House Law.
Merely a vessel.
All right, so ton of damage, and now Kayle is actually buffed up, so she'll be able to do a lot. He keeps striking after returning to hand. Yeah. All right, GG. Let's get the Colossal Hammer here. It'll really help for Kayle, giving her that damage boost. Let's go ahead and go for power here. All right, Titanic Wake. That'll be really nice, as always. Let's go ahead and cut a card. Let's go for Battlesmith. Let's get rid of most of these. Holding on to Kane, increase their odds of Kayle. There we go. All right, let's try to get a couple of these out of hand. Oh, nice. She actually got hit by something. And then this one gets hit by something. All right, so again, our Kayle is getting the least amount of buffs out of everyone. All right, so we're at 10, which we would hope would be higher. Let's, go ahead and drop this here.
It's dangerous out there. Take this. If I didn't forge it, you won't want it.
I think we'll probably go for a blessing. Yeah, this moment, like, we're really just getting carried by the fact we have really good powers. All right, so now Kayle is actually, starting to be a threat, but it's like, we could have already ended.
In a long path to get
Oh, man. GG. There might be some situations where you have to play more defensive, and being able to wait longer like this could be fine. Like, maybe if you're playing into where they can't die until round 5, you could maybe just hold on to Kayle and wait to, like, drop her and nuke the enemy. But yeah, this build's actually been worse than I thought it would even be. Let's see. We can get rid of the Blinded Mystic, which is a little bit sad. Yeah, Secret Technique is carrying and absolutely destroying, but the Gatebreaker is not putting in, like, any work at all. Jinx Stockpile. All right. Sure, let's save the reroll and money for that. Although, do we actually care about anything for Jinx? Not really, she has a lot of damage effects. I mean, I guess we can just damage the enemy nexus a little bit when we play things. Yeah, I mean, we might just go for the 2-star for more mana. Yeah, let's try one reroll. Sure. All right, let's go here for Soldier. Let's get rid of one of the Kayles. Sure, we can drop this here.
Sure is dark, eh?
And yeah, this unit, the fact that it's Scout and everything is just pretty crazy.
Man overboard. Oh, hello there.
But yeah, all of these attacks, and then the Fury and the Faded. Oh look, we actually have a Kayle that's getting hit with some stats. Nice. Sure, we can drop Kayn. I think that's fine. Let's still drop this here.
To slaughter.
All right, I suppose that's fine. All right, let's see if one of our Kayles can get hit here. Apparently not. All right, let's drop this.
Spare the innocent, punish the wicked.
Cowardly still.
All right, GG.
The rage. Let it loose.
Both of these are okay. We could get the messenger, then just cut it. Sure. Gatebreaker will carry against Viego, trust. I mean, hopefully. Alright, +1 starting mana, we level a champion, make a super mega death rocket. +1 starting mana, sounds good. That's a good card, but let's just get rid of it. And Viego. Didn't think that Gatebreaker would be, like, great, but I thought it'd be better. Like, this has been pretty sad. Let's get rid of both of these just because they're units. Alright, Kayle's getting some hits in. Give an ally last breath, summon the Mirage. I think we're fine. Yeah, it's like this card and then our secret technique is just absolutely annihilating. Sure, we can get rid of this. We don't necessarily want this unit to die.
I do this for her.
Yeah, we can drop that one there. All right, so we now have all of our units from hand. So all buffs will just hit our Kayle. There we go. All right, we have Kayn, but let's try to drop this here. All right, there we go. GG. Yeah, that was actually worked out well there. Yeah, totally carried against Viego. That was the best Viego or the best Gatebreaker fight we had. Oh man. All right, so that was a bit rough. I figured it was going to be a meme build regardless, but I thought it'd be a little bit more consistent. We only really had, I think, like 2 games where it actually was decent. Most of the time, we were just completely winning without it, and it was not helping us really at all. So I thought this would be a little bit of a better approach than it actually turns out to be. You still can kind of make it work. Maybe there'll be some situations in like the monthlies or specific encounters that this could be good. But yeah, this was actually even worse than I thought it was going to be, sadly.